Wanted to talk about power. Um, Power not in the sense of strength necessarily, but more in the vein of, in Chinese medicine, they call it qi, and in yoga, we call it prana. Power is something that we use in every moment. So if we think about it, every decision is using our power to make that decision. Everything, it's really everything that we do in creation, to create a thought, movement, an idea, a piece of art. Really everything is power. So often we don't really think in terms of power because to me it's a really big word and can almost be intimidating. But I'd like to just investigate that today in our practice. And we can do that by using our energy and our power inside to move our bodies and connecting from our breath, our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. So perhaps when we're doing the practice today, oftentimes when I'm describing something, I'll say a specific body part and what to do with it. For example, putting the shoulder blades down the back. But I thought today, instead of getting that detailed, just to maybe point out some different body parts. It could be the hip, it could be the foot, it could be the shoulder blade, because it may offer the ability for you to get rid of the visual. Like oftentimes if we say a pose, in this case, we have this mindset of what that pose is supposed to look like, rather than just feel into our bodies and into our power today and create that pose for ourselves today, because it's a practice and every day is different. So I thought it might be fun just to play around with that. And in the end, in Shavasana, I'm going to walk us through just a short meditation to where you can have the opportunity to connect with your power on a very deep level. So I'm going to have us just close our eyes and take some deep breaths, allowing the belly to expand a little farther than usual. Whatever that feels like for you, and bringing it in. Take a couple more breaths, and as you do that, just think about what power means to you. And with an open mind, maybe allow power to come in a different way than you can even think about it right now. So we'll use like a childlike and curiosity and excitement to maybe find something new inside and really connect in a new way and a deep way into our power. And if there's an intention that you'd like to set now for your practice, what you want to use your power to create, then just repeat that to yourself 3 times in a present tense now. And we'll just gently open our eyes. And let's just make some big circles. So as we come forward, the chin comes down. As we come back, the chin comes up. Nice and slow, begin to open up that body. And we'll come into a neutral position. And with the left hand on the mat, we'll take the right arm up and overhead. And notice how the side body expands. What does it feel like when you take 3 deep breaths? And on the exhale, draw the right hand down and bring the left arm up and overhead. 3 breaths. And then bring that hand down. Bring the right arm across the body, right into the chest. Allowing any tension. Notice what that feels like when you bring your power to that area of tension. And bring the elbow up. And then bring the hand up into the upper back. And we'll bring the left arm across the body. Draw it in. And bring the elbow up. And then bring that hand to the back and just grab both, either forearms or elbows. Take a couple of breaths and just allow the chest to begin to open. Relaxing the neck and shoulders. And then let all that go. If you're sitting on your meditation cushion, just move that to the side and come up onto all fours. And we're just going to take a moment to put the fingers towards our toes, opening up our carpal tunnel. And just lean back, feeling that stretch. And then bring the tops of the hands on the mat, the fingers pointed back. Again, just come back a little bit. And we're going to come onto all fours. Nice and wide fingers. And we'll move into cat-cow, inhaling. And I'm going to just allow you to feel your body as you move through this practice of cat-cow 5 times on your own. And after your 5th one, just come into a neutral position. And we're going to go ahead and extend the right arm out and the left leg behind, flexing the foot. Engaging, feeling the whole leg and the glutes. Bring attention to the belly button. And we'll bring the right hand down, extend the left arm up by the ear, flex the right foot, feel the leg. And then bring that down. And we'll come up onto our knee and extend the left leg out to the side. And if you'd like, you can grab your blocks here and put them on both sides of that extended left leg, if you like. And we'll start out with the arms shoulder height. Inhale here and exhale. We're going to reach up to that upper corner, relaxing perhaps, feeling into the neck, the whole side body. 3 deep breaths here. Feeling the breath in the back of the ribs, the side, the front ribs. And then inhale back to neutral. Exhale, twist to the left, way back. And then inhale to the extended leg and move your chest towards the top of the foot. So hinging just at the hip, not rounding at this point. So notice how it feels when you use your breath to relax the tension in the back of the leg. And then on your next exhale, move your forehead towards your knee and just relax the neck. Deep breathing. 3 more breaths. On the next inhale, draw the head and torso up. Come back to the front with the arms shoulder height. And we'll drop the right hand down to the mat. Raise the left arm up, opening up that shoulder. Looking up at the ceiling if it's comfortable. Shoulder blade. And then exhale, come down onto the forearms. And then notice how it feels when you move your torso forward and back. Maybe stretch that leg out a little bit farther out, away from the body. And then inhale, come up. And we're just gonna switch legs. So extending the right leg out to the side. Grab your blocks to both sides. And then arms up at the horizon. Inhale here, exhale, side stretch. 3 deep breaths. And then inhale back up to neutral. Exhale, twist to the right. And then inhale here, exhale, forward fold over the right leg. Deepening with each exhale. And then forehead towards the knee, relax the neck. And then inhale, come up. Arms up at the sides. Drop the left arm down to the center of the mat. Raise the right arm up. Opening that shoulder, looking up at the ceiling. And then exhale, come down onto the forearms. Opening that leg maybe a little bit more as you just gently move the torso forward and back perhaps. And then draw that up, and we're going to come onto our bellies. And the arms extended, shoulders. And we're going to roll over the right arm. And then draw that left foot back behind you. Relax the head. And see what it feels like to extend that left arm up overhead. If that's too much, just keep it at the chest. And then exhale, and we'll just roll over to the other side, over that extended left arm. See what it feels like to raise the right arm overhead. And then roll back onto the belly. Extend the arms straight out in front. And then looking down at the mat, we're going to raise our right arm and our left leg. Flexing the left foot. Really reaching out, looking forward. Notice the glutes in the back. Keep reaching up and forward. And then exhale, let that go. Lift the left arm and the right leg. Flex foot. Feel that leg. The glute. Reaching forward. And then exhale. And then we're going to draw the hands back onto the forearms into a Sphinx pose. So this is kind of a fun, different pose. So pressing the feet into the mat, the legs are together, the feet are together, the arms are directly under the shoulders, fingers are wide. As we pull, like suction down your hands onto the mat and draw the chest forward, soft neck as you look forward, engaging the lower body. And take 3 or 4 deep breaths here. Feeling the engagement in between the shoulder blades and not the low back. Keep pressing into the hands and forearms. Very active pose. And then go ahead and let that go. Bring the right forearm in front, over on the mat, and then grab the left ankle. Draw the heel into the bum. And then push that foot into the hand, away from the body, opening that shoulder. And now look to the right. Feel a nice stretch in the upper neck, perhaps, shoulder. And then let that go. Draw the left arm, forearm in front of the body. Grab the right ankle. Draw the heel into the body. And then push the foot into the hand, opening up that shoulder, and then look to the left. Keep breathing. And then exhale, let all that go. And then inhale here, exhale, and draw the body back into child's pose. Knees nice and wide, toes are together. And just let the body relax here. Take a couple breaths. If the forehead is on the mat, if not, then put a block underneath your forehead. And then just slowly rock over the forehead, right and left. Notice what your spine is doing here. All the way to the tailbone. And then come to neutral with the head. Roll the toes under into downward facing dog. Look at your hands. Notice how the fingers can really be wide. Firm hands on the mat. Lifting the hips up, dropping the body in between the arms. And we're going to crunch over the left toes and drop the right heel. And then we're going to drop the left heel and roll over the right toes. And then just continue on your own a few more. Opening our feet. Happy feet today. And then drop both heels down to the mat. Engage the side body. Look at the hands and walk your feet to your hands. And feet about hip distance apart. Stay in your forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. Let the head relax. Make little circles with the head, right and left. And then we're going to twist these arms over to the right. So that left elbow is pointing forward. And then twist over to the left, right elbow is pointing forward. Notice how this feels in your glutes and your hips. Just a couple more, over to the right, over to the left. And then come back to neutral. Bend the knees slightly as you bring the hands up and overhead and back to the heart. Close your eyes for a moment, come back to your intention. Feel the power. The prana pulsing through the body. And we'll move into some sun A's, dropping the hands, inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we'll come down onto the knees, chest and chin. And we're just gonna hold it here for a breath. And then exhale, extend the legs straight, press into the feet. Inhale to cobra. Lifting the chest. And then exhale down, interlace the hands at the low back. Feel the shoulder blades, and then inhale, lift the chest, pointed forward, opening up the chest and the heart. And then exhale, come down, hands come back to the chest. One more time, pressing into the feet, engaging that lower body as you lift the torso up. And then lift the hands. And then exhale, draw the body back into child's pose. And come into downward facing dog. Look at the hands, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands behind the calves. Lifting the hips up. Chin perhaps to the chest, forehead moving towards the legs. Couple breaths here. Feel the relaxation on the exhale. And then inhale, bend the knees slightly as we draw the arms up and overhead. And hands back to the heart. And inhale again, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we'll come into a plank, high plank. Feel the belly button. The bottom, the legs, the glutes. Feeling the power in this pose. Building heat, strength. You can come down to your knees if you like, that's perfectly fine. And then we'll just come over up to our tippy toes here and then come down into low plank. And then inhale, draw the body up through the arms into upward facing dog. Feel the lower body engage, lifting the chin. Exhale, Downward facing dog. Let the body drop in. Look at your hands. Exhale. As you bring the feet to the hands, inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up. Interlace the hands. Point the first two fingers. Feel the shoulder blades. Notice the feet. Inhale here and exhale. Pointing to the left and pushing that right hip. Feel the ribs expand here on the inhale and exhale. And then inhale back up, exhale to the right. Let the hips move farther, maybe just a few more millimeters. And then inhale back to standing. And then we're going to do a little back bend. So feel the feet first. And then inhale, exhale, lifting the chest, drawing the arms behind the ears, looking up and back, relaxing the back. And then exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot back, come down onto the knee. Deep lunge, left foot is way in front of the knee. Hand is on the top of the thigh. Lifting the chest. Bring the right arm up by the ear. And then twist gently to the right. Lifting the chest, looking up at the hand if it's comfortable. And then exhale, twist to the left. Left hand comes to the right. Tall spine, tall head and neck. Looking back behind. Inhale back to center. Exhale, come into a forward fold over the extended left leg. And then inhale, draw the arms up again and open wide on the lunge. And then exhale, fold over the extended leg, forehead towards the knee. And then one more time, draw the arms up and out, lifting the chest, lifting the gaze, opening that chest. Surrender. And then exhale over the extended leg. And then inhale, and we'll bring that left foot to the outside of the mat and come into a runner's lunge. Let the head and neck relax. And then inhale, draw that left foot back, come into downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then bring the right leg forward, drop onto the left knee, deep lunge, hand up on the knee. Raise the left arm up by the ear, twisting gently to the left, and reaching up, opening that left hip point. And then exhale, twisting to the right. Right hand comes to the left. Tall spine as you twist from the waist, the ribs, the shoulders, the neck, the eyes. And then exhale, come forward. Inhale and exhale over the extended leg. Couple more breaths. Inhale, draw the arms up again, back into the deep lunge, opening up the chest, lifting, looking up. Exhale, forward fold, forehead towards the knee. Inhale one last time, deep lunge, open. And then exhale, bring that foot to the outside of the mat, down into runner's lunge. Inhale back up, draw the foot back into downward facing dog. And we're gonna lift our left leg up behind, make circles with the ankle, right and left. Bend the knee, open the hip, drop the right heel. And then we'll bring that left knee to the left wrist, squaring out the leg to the front of the mat, extending the right leg straight behind, lifting the chest. And when you're ready, slowly come down onto the forearms or stacked fists. We'll be here for 3-4 deep breaths. Nice and slow. On your next inhale, bring the left hand to the center of the mat. Reach for your right ankle. Draw the heel into the body. Look into the left. And then let that go, roll onto the left bum and swing the right leg to the outside of the left knee. And then square your hips so you feel both sit bones. Sit tall. Take a breath in, relax the spine, and then exhale, draw the right hand behind, bring the left hand to the right, either the outside of the right knee, or just grab onto the knee and feel, what does this twist feel like? And then exhale, counter twist to the left. And we'll just move the legs to the right, come into downward facing dog. Take a breath. Raise the right leg behind, circle your ankle, drop the left heel, both directions, lifting up that knee, opening the right hip, and then draw the right knee to the right wrist, extend the left leg straight behind, lift the chest, looking forward. And then exhale, coming down. On your next inhale, draw the torso up, reach for the extended left ankle, draw the heel to the body. Look to the right. Let that go. Come onto the right hip and circle the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Feel the sit bones, straighten the spine. Relax, inhale, exhale, twist to the left. And then go ahead and inhale, counter twist to the right. And then draw the legs back into downward facing dog. Look at the hands, bring your feet to your hands on the exhale. Inhale, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Draw the forehead towards the knees, lifting the hips. Bend the knees as you come up to standing, and hands to the heart. And we'll touch the mat. Inhale to chair. And just come up and roll it. Lift that right heel up. Drop the right heel down. Lift the left heel up. And drop that down. Feel the feet. Maybe sink a little deeper. And then exhale, forward fold. Chin to the chest. Inhale, flat back. Exhale as we draw the right foot back, or I'm sorry, left foot back and come up into warrior one. And when you feel your body is in the right position, with your hips nice and square, raise the arms just to shoulder height. And we're just gonna rotate the arms forward and back. See how what does that feel like in your shoulder joint? What does it feel like in your shoulder blade? And then palms coming all the way up and overhead. Hands through the heart into warrior two. And find the power here. Feeling the feet. The thighs. Feeling both thighs come in towards the midline. How does that feel in your posture? Just a micro movement. What does it feel like if you move your left arm back just a little bit more? And let's reverse the warrior and stretch back. And then inhale, come into extended side angle. Lifting that left arm up. Pressing into that front foot. And then bringing that left hand to the right back pocket or thigh. Maybe a bit of a bind here, looking up. And then press into the foot, come back into warrior two. Drop the hands, straighten the front knee. And we're gonna move into Trikonasana. Arms come forward, reaching. And then just allow that front hand to fall where it may. And bring the left arm up. Look down at the mat, come back into your warrior two. And we'll move through a vinyasa. Bringing that right foot back, high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then we'll bring the left foot forward, come up to warrior one. And we'll draw both arms overhead, interlace the hands, point the two fingers. And then looking up, lifting the chest. Feel that back outside foot. Feel the arch of the back foot. Front foot. The arch. Chest. And then bring the hands through heart center into warrior two. And we'll reverse the warrior, bring that front arm up and back. Back hand goes to the back thigh. Deepen into that front knee. And then exhale, come into extended side angle, dropping the left hand down, lifting the right arm to the ceiling. Bringing that right hand to the thigh or back pocket, pushing into the left foot. And then look back down as you come back up to warrior two. Drop the hands, straighten the front leg, and swoosh the arms forward. Reach forward as you allow the body to drop down into Trikonasana. Look down at the mat, come back up to warrior two, through another vinyasa. High or low plank, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And we're going to exhale as we bring the feet forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, come all the way to standing, and hands to the heart. And we'll move into tree pose. Right foot is planted, left toe is on the mat, or into the calf or thigh. Find your focused gaze. Lift your hands if you like. And then drop the hands down, bring the knee in front, and then grab onto the knee. And if you like, you can stay here and just open it to the left, putting your right arm out. And then bring it forward again. Hands on the hips and just extend that leg just for about 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake that out. And we'll move the right foot up into tree pose. And then bring that knee in front, grab onto the front of the knee. Open it out to the right. And then come back to center, extend the leg out straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just let that go. Shake it out. And then we're gonna do a wide-legged forward fold. So come to the side of the mat, nice and wide, hands on the hips. Inhale as you draw the chest up, shoulder blades come together. And then exhale, forward fold. Let the hands fall onto the mat. Maybe a little wider stance. And then just let the forehead hang down. You can have the hands through, palms facing up, palms facing down. And then we'll bring the hands to the center, right hand to the center, left arm comes up, stacking the shoulders, looking up at the ceiling. And then exhale, bring the left hand down to the center, right hand comes up, twisting to the right. Draw that hand down, both hands over to the left, all the way to the calf or the ankle. Bring the forehead towards the knee. Deep twist here, lifting the left arm up. Chest is coming towards the knee. And then exhale, let that go. Come over to the right. Left hand to the calf or ankle. Right arm comes up. Deep twist to the right. And then exhale, let that go. Bring your feet together just a little bit more. Hands are on the center of the mat. And we're just going to bend the right knee, extend the left. Maybe a little forward fold into that left extended leg. And then lift the body up, bend the left knee, extend the right leg. Little fold here. And then one more time on the right. Flex the foot and over to the left. Flex the right foot. And then come back to center. Heel toe the feet together. Elbows are inside the knees. Drop down into a squat. Drop the right hand to the inside of the right knee. And then lift the left arm up. And drop that hand down to the inside left knee. Draw the right arm up. And then bring that hand down. And we're just going to come down onto our bum. Extend the legs straight out in front. Inhale here. Raise the arms up. Exhale. Inhale again, reach up a little bit farther, and then see, just follow those fingers up on the ceiling, reaching forward as far as you can. And then just let the hands drop where they may. Inhale again, bring the chest towards the tops of the feet. Drawing the whole torso towards the knees, the thighs. And now bring the forehead towards the knees and let the body just sink into this forward fold. A little bit deeper. And then inhale, draw the body up. Extend the left leg out to the side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. And we're going to move into Janu Sirsasana. So twisting a little bit to the left. And then square the torso up. Reach the hands up again by the ears. And then exhale, come forward over that left extended leg. Inhale. As we draw the chest towards the tops of the foot, and then exhale, allow the forehead to come to the knee. Feel this pose. And then starting with your gaze, lifting your eyes, bringing your torso up, and we'll extend the right leg, bring the left foot to the inside thigh. Tall spine as we inhale, exhale, twisting to the right gently, and then square off onto the extended right leg. Inhale here, bring the arms up and by the ears overhead, and then reach forward as far as you can, and then let the hands drop. What happens if you kind of move your hips around a little bit? Where can you find an opening? And then let the head relax. And then inhale, come all the way up. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. And then inhale, looking up at the ceiling with the elbows moving into the calves or knees. Exhale as we come forward, allowing the thighs and the knees to gently drop down towards the mat. Chin towards the chest. Notice when you exhale, you can really round the back, open up the front body, make an opening for that kind of a curve and a curl. Another inhale, exhale, draw the belly back. And then inhale, let all that go, come onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. And then push your knees away from the torso so your arms are extended, pushing the low back down. Exhale, draw the knees in. And arms out shoulder height. We'll just let both legs drop over to the left and look to the right. And then draw the knees back up, let them both drape over to the right, look to the left. And then draw the knees up one more time into the chest. And we're going to extend the body out into Shavasana. So take the right leg off the mat a couple inches, flex the foot, really engage that leg, and then allow it to settle onto the floor. Engage the left leg, flexing that foot, engage the whole leg, and let it come to the floor. Take the right arm, palm facing up, make a fist, arm is off the bat, engage that arm, open the hand, let it come to the mat. Left arm engaged off the floor, make a fist, nice and tight, and let it come to the floor. Take a couple breaths. Feel your power. Bring attention to the forehead. Soften the thoughts to the temples, the corners of the inside corners of the eyes, the lids gently covering the jaw. Gently move the tongue away from the top of the mouth. Allow the shoulders, the weight of the shoulders to be held by the mat, the arms. Bring attention to the fingers and the palms of each hand. Feeling the energy, the power here. Feel the heart beating. Relax the whole back. Let it be heavy on the mat. And the hips, calves, feet. Feel the power that pulses through your body. Bring that power into your heart center. And what would you like to create with this power? For yourself, for your family, for the world. Just notice that subtleness of that power. The grace. Bring into your mind's eye what it is that you're most grateful for. And notice the power in that. And allow this connection of power to continually flow, being recognized in your body, mind, and spirit. That constant grace coming down in each and every moment. Always present, always available. So bring this sensation, this manifestation, this new reality with you into the rest of the day, the rest of your life. Find some movement, moving your fingers and your toes. Maybe brushing your thumbs across the tops of your fingers. Moving the tongue in your mouth. And just roll onto a side. And gently make your way up to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed just for a couple more moments, no hurry. Just take a couple more moments to feel into that beautiful power that you are, the life force. And if you'd like to join me in closing, bringing your thumbs to your forehead for peaceful and loving thoughts, to the lips for kind and wise words, and to the heart that's open and willing to give. Namaste.